What's happening, Kevin? This your boy cbhunts, and look what just showed up on my doorstep today. We have here the Marvel Legends series, the the Black Panthers, Wakanda Forever, Lionheart. Man, I've been waiting this for a while, and they were started showing up in stores in different places, but I found this one online on Amazon. Soon they came up for the order. It was already ready to be shipped out. So, not gonna have this intro long. Let's take this back around the house so we can see what she's all about. 'And now we got this back on the house. Like I said before, and I said this plenty of times on other packaging, I do not like this all like box of the Hasbro's. This is a but now, and I just now seen they starting to do the same thing with the gold line as well. So this is kind of like making it easily to steal stuff people already stole from Walmart and Target before. Open the box and putting the stuff back in that's not actually the actual figure that's in there. So like I said, that 100 at the end, wherever it's certain, I'm not going all in with all Marvel Legends stuff. Only getting certain ones that kind of go inside my collection, and even then it'll be kind of like iffy and extremely picky.
You ain't lying.
But once I get everything I need, I'm out. Because it's just Hasbro, they price increase and a type of like quality on their figures, yeah, it ain't worth it. So this right here is the box for Lionheart. You see the image from the box. You got a couple of images in the background. You got the Wakanda Forever Black Panther on the front, Marvel Legends Studios, and on the side, you got that same different rendering image of her, just more up front and a little bit more of the side in the action pose. Right there, kind of the same image that's behind the figure on the front of the cover, but instead of being more black and white, this time it's in full color. And on the back of the box, doesn't have a bio, but it shows how she looks inside the packaging and everything else. But trust me, once we take her out the package, we will see what it do with the Lionheart. And now we got this back out the box. Man, I gotta say, this figure here looks absolutely amazing. I know a lot of people already did a couple of reviews and they ain't really like how this figure is, but after seeing the new official trailer of Black Panther, oh man, seeing the scenes, even though it was short little clips, you see part of the suit, you see her having that hood, is the same thing as Tony Stark, but hers is a little more different. Man, this suit gonna be amazing, and I can't wait to see it in action. And watching the trailer, I'm more hyped than ever. So, saying all that, let's talk a little bit more about this figure. From top of her to everything she comes with, and with Ironheart, she comes with extra pair of hands, as you can see here. Type of hands she has here. more open palm and more of a I don't know, like it's like a like open hand type thing, like Carter holding something, I guess. And with her as well, they come with some kind of effects. And you know, most of the Iron Man figures back in the day, they had these little booster things. There's small and blue right there, but these come with a little more enhancement than the others. These has a smoke ring that goes around them. So it comes with two, as you can see here. Got a dark going up here, and more light going here. You want to see how they look all in one. So it might give you an inkling on how it might look. So see right there, just kind of put them around, goes around the thing, plugs it in, but it's showing like the smoke is like coming from her rocket boosters. I like that. It's something. It's the same thing, but kind of like add a little something more. I know I talk mess. How they bring stuff in there, put something in the package, but I'm seeing now with this MCU figure, as I'm noticing too, more the MCU figures have more stuff in them, and the comic figures have like less stuff in them. That's what I'm starting to notice lately. And speaking of more effects, you got these here. He goes on her like rocket packs. See, one for each booster. And speaking of the boosters, these are the boosters right here. I gotta figure out how to attach them on. I think right here, something to attach them on to the back. I think it's probably like clipped on, but I gotta figure it out though. Everything, but you can see at the bottom, this is where the little clips goes. So I'll take one now to show you. So basically how it looks. It's from far off. So I kind of like how it looks there. And now with Riri, aka Ironheart, she has I think some kind of like a ion blaster, I guess, or like a sonic blaster. Now I've seen this type of technology, especially this piece here. I've seen it on a few Wakanda rifles from Black Panther. So she must have took parts of those and make this one. So I'm thinking is like people said they don't like the way this suit looks a little bulky. That I like it, but I'm thinking that this suit here is her Mach 1. I got a feeling later on, either in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, or in her own series on Disney Plus, she gonna make more. And I heard, like, from friends and people who actually read her comic book, that sooner or later she found parts to make a suit that has, because you know she loves Iron Man, and one of the pieces I think had Jarvis or something, or has a Iron Man AI. So that's why in the comic version, there's the action figure. We got Ironheart. I was going to get her, but I didn't buy her. But now I might. And they also made the Iron Man suit with the blue Tony Stark head, kind of like see-through head, and all like clear Iron Man. So probably one day, probably soon, I might buy all three if they're still available. And at a good price. So after this movie trailer been out, I know that bad boy they probably piled up there. So if I can find them, good. If not, oh well. But last piece that comes with Ironheart, she has her helmet. Love the way his helmet looks. Got that black piece on top, got the blue eyes, and I love it like the pieces of suit and all other tech has like gold going in it, just like Tony. Tony got that red and gold, but it also has to hit the black as well. It has that unlike technology all in still. And speaking of that, we're gonna talk about the main girl herself, Riri, aka Lionheart. And I love her face sculpt on this. I'm surprised on camera it may look like it's kind of shiny, but in hand she doesn't have that shiny face that they always have, and I always hated that. So I finally I kind of came up on this one, so she looks nice to me. And they must have heard me say something or somebody say something because her hair, her cornrows looking nice. I'm like, about time you fix their hair, man, because every black person hair you did, it just looked horrible.
You ain't lying.
But so this one here, I actually like this one. I actually approve. It looks like cornrows, like got the pieces where you see her scalp going in there. It look like it's kind of thin between the two, like the hair been pulled, going in the little space there. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. It look like the actress too, nice. And now our phone here, but the suit of the figure, like the red, it pops. It pops real nice. It's like a vibrant red, and it stands out. I like that. And his chest piece here too as well, with that gold accent highlights around the edges, and that heart in the middle with that blue line too. It stands out. I like that a lot too. You kind of could tell it's a heart almost a little bit, but it looks nice. I like to see the red suit with the gold accents going across the suit, just like ponies. I kind of like that. And you see the type of gears. You remember on the first Iron Man suit, not Mach 1, probably I think it was Mach 2. He still had the gears on the side, so she made that as well. I can't wait to see how she got inspired by Iron Man. I might look at comic books, or I might just wait till they show Empire Wakanda Forever. They might not show that there. They might show like a backstory in her Disney Plus. So hopefully they show more of that. And I like her. I don't know these fighting gauntlets or laser rifles. I don't know what they are, but hopefully we find out what they are, because they both got on both wrists. I like how it looks here. I guess this is one of the fire thing here. So stand there. You can probably, I don't know if you probably take this off. I'm gonna check a little bit later if you can. And you got the big boots. You have she got her like pocket boosters in the back. Really details in the back. Then this is the main point that they're not really happy on, because of the boots, on how they is. I like it because it's kind of like more fitting too, like just like Tony's certain part of the suits. His suits wasn't really all that like first part, especially the Mach 1. You trying to build them in the cave, even though it's the kind of tech more advanced than it was in the cave. But I still like how it looks, because everybody, she's not gonna like do it exactly like Tony would do it, but at least she'll have her own little style and her own little flair. So I do like that there. Saying all that, we gonna go with her articulation. Riri, she looks up extremely good. Kind of like that, even though it's got the hairpiece in the back, she does still look up. Look down with that. Good head tilt. Arms can only go up this high. It has a bicep swivel, sequence elbow. It has more than 90 a little bit, or like right at 90. Does has hinge in the wrist right there. Upper waist movement. Lean back that far. Got not much ab crunch. Side to side there. Legs can only go out so far. You kick so high. Has double knees that far, and does move around these little pieces here. She does have a little bit of ankle rocker that moves around these pieces here. So all in all, for her first suit, I guess this is her first one in the actual movie. We won't know until it actually comes out, but I do like how this look right here. And now we're gonna do some side comparison to see how other figures looks next to Ironheart. Up first is stack up next to the Marvel Legends series. I think this is the Iron Man and Mark 1 2-pack, but I switched the head sculpt between that one and the head sculpt from the in-game 2-pack with Thanos. This one looking a little more like Tony Stark, aka Robert Downey Jr., than the other one did. Excuse me. So I did exchange that, and it looks perfect on this figure. Skin tone was all wrong, and this one here was a little bit more movie accurate with everything. And last but not least, this is like a stack up next to the Marvel Legends series. Iron Man, I think it's Mark. I forgot what suit this is, but I know this is from the in-game 2-pack with Iron Man and Thanos. The way how Tony at the end of Endgame and Thanos was out on here. So you do want to see reviews of these two characters that I have. I will be linked down below. You go and check those out. And this is my review of the Marvel Legends series, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and Ironheart. Hope y'all enjoy this review. Trust me, your boy had a fun time making it. And you know, with every review, I will take pictures. This is my Instagram right here, where I will leave links down below. You go and check those out. And your boy is on TikTok, where I take those same pictures, I post over there, I can add a little bit of flair. This is your boy cbhunts. Hope you have a blessed one. And trust me, I can't wait to catch you in that next one.